Hello. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna hold out for 1 second to see if anyone is around to jump on, and I'm gonna share this in my group. Who's there? Who's there? All right, hang on 1 second. I'm just sharing this in my group. I am going to hack my face from start to finish, and we'll see if I can make it through without my phone dying. Hi, Kristen! See, now you get to laugh at me. Hopefully I just shared that right. I feel like I haven't hacked my face on here, like, completely, like, since our launch party, maybe? Okay, hopefully I just shared that correctly to my group. Okay. So, I'm just going to start. If you guys are tuning in live, tell me where you're tuning in from, and is it snowing where you are? It is snowing here in DC today. So my kids are super excited. They've been running around with no shoes and no coat in the snow. They're crazy. And if you're watching this on the replay, just type hashtag replay in the comments so I know who is on replay. Okay, so I'm going to start with my 30-second hack brush. This light is kind of funky. So this is my highlight end. This is my contour end. It's a 30-second hack. I actually, this is the detail hack brush, another brush that some people hack their face with. Highlight and contour, and I do need to do that, but I haven't yet, and we're not going to do that today because most people get the 30-second hack brush. 82 degrees? Oh my gosh, not here. Okay, so I am going to start with, I use 2 highlights. This is kind of like my personal little palette, even though I need to upgrade. This is my mini double decker. This is Aura, and this is Amber. Those are my 2 highlights. I use a separate highlight color under my eye just to lighten and brighten that area. And then I use my regular highlight color like along my jawline and stuff like that. Some people choose to use just 1 highlight. A lot of girls like to use 2. So each of these tins just fits in a compact magnetically. Could I be any more awkward? So this is, I have compacts everywhere. This is a quad compact that most girls, well, I should say some girls start with. So this holds 4 tins, $12 a pop. So cheap, you guys. Okay, here we go. Going in with Aura. I'm gonna go highlight first today. I'm going in with this stipple motion in a pie shape down under my eye and up and out. So the thought process behind this foundation from Maskcara is, we call it 3D foundation, is that we want our faces to have a 3-dimensional look like they were intended. We don't want to go in with 1 foundation color that gives us the same color all over our face. So I go over my eyes just to kind of use it as an eyeshadow primer. And you can already see how it's covering up some of the redness in my face, and I feel like the light like super illuminates. I look so tired, you guys. Going in on my chin with Amber. Up my jawline. Look at how red my face is. And you can see the coverage over my redness. I feel like my redness has gotten better since I've been using mascara, but my nose is like super red right now, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna go back in with Aura, the lighter highlight, on my forehead just to brighten that area. I'm stippling here because I want to make sure I get it in those pores. So before I started, I sprayed my face and let it dry with our Stay Spray, which is so good, you guys. And it smells so yummy. Picking up a little bit of amber for on my nose, which is my darker highlight color. I should have taken a before picture. Oh well. Okay, so my normal highlight, or my normal contour color that I use is olive, which is right here. And I'm gonna do a combination of that today and indigo, which is our darkest shade. This is indigo. So I'm gonna just blot in both of them. And I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna feel where my cheekbone is. And you're gonna start where it kind of divots down. You're gonna start there and just sweep down. Where your normal shadow would be. It's so easy, you guys. Like, seriously, if I can do this, like, anybody can. You so get used to your placement. And I still have a broken blood vessel in my eye, so that looks really sexy. And then you just kind of curve up at the end. Look at my eye. Hot, you guys. All right, coming up around my forehead. Around my jawline here, just to give a bit of a pouty look. Then I'm gonna go in with my detail hack brush. I'm gonna pick up just olive. I'm gonna contour down the side of my nose. Hi, Tara. Hi, Julie. Okay, so my highlight and my contour is applied. I don't know if this looks really bright to me or if it looks that bright to you guys. So I have already soaked, this is my Perfector sponge. It comes in pink or blue, and you can see here the difference. This is a dry sponge. This one is wet. I ran this one in water before I started the video, so you can see how much it grows when you get it wet. Wring it out really good. So it's a bit damp right now. And I just spray a little bit of my Stay Spray on it. And I'm gonna blend this highlight and this contour out. So what are you guys doing tonight? It's snowing here, so we are not doing anything. I've been editing photos all day, trying to get the rest of my galleries finished for my clients. And I'm going to go downstairs and we're gonna make some Christmas cookies. Okay, so that is blended out for the most part. If you guys feel like you go in too heavy when you're first starting out while you're trying to figure out how much you need to apply, hi Stephanie! You can kind of go on here and turn your Perfector and push in and up with like a doorknob motion. And it's gonna pull off any excess foundation that doesn't need to be on your face. All right, I gotta hurry because my phone's gonna die. Okay, so now I am going to set my foundation. So I use a setting powder. This is Too Faced Peach Perfect, and it smells so yummy. So I literally just take my damp Perfector into my loose powder, like this. Oh my gosh, it tastes delicious. I can taste it floating through the air. And I just dab it onto my highlight. Like so. So normally I would let that sit for a couple minutes, but for time's sake, I'm just gonna go ahead and brush it away with my B Squared bronzer and blush brush. Look, I got powder everywhere. This brush is so delicious, you guys. It's so soft. I'm obsessed with it. So there's that, and now I'm going to go in with my bronzing powder. I just use the Cayman bronzer from Maskcara. I have a double tin here because the brush is kind of big. I'm just gonna go around the bottom, I'm gonna go around the top, and then I'll finish my cheeks after I put my blush on. Okay, so what color blush should we do? I'm gonna do something different. I tend to like stick with like my 5 favorites. So these are some of the blushes. And then these 3 across the top. Let's go with this, which I think, hang on, it's Dahlia. Or no, that's Ruby, sorry. Yeah, that's Ruby. Okay, scary. Okay, let's go with Ruby. So I'm literally just tapping it in the surface. Oh my gosh. Hello, clown. See, we can minimize that because it's a cream. That's what's so awesome, but I want to make it even. Okay, taking my Perfector sponge. Is that awesome, you guys? Does that look good? Blending this out, and I'm just gonna give her the doorknob because we want to get rid of some of this. Kristen, have you tried Ruby yet? Holy crumoly. I look like a Nutcracker character. Okay, so when we do that, you guys, we take our highlight end and we just go over it with our highlight cream to dull it. And that gets rid of some of that brightness. Easy peasy. Okay, now I'm gonna grab a little bit more of my bronzing powder and set my contour. That's the one you want, Ruby? Oh, well, you're getting Hollywood from me. I'm making progress with that. So maybe that is a little bit too far in. Oh my gosh, I just put too much on. So I should preface that with saying that I think maybe I had a little bit of Ever Red left on my blush brush. Okay. So I'm going to pick up Ruby on my finger, just like this, and put it on my lips. Oh, I'm scared. Very lightly. Oh, okay, I like that. It's almost like goes on like a lip stain if you go on real light, which I like because I tend not to like a super bold lip. Makeup wipes, most amazing makeup wipes ever, you guys. Oh, smell like cucumber. Okay, I'm gonna take my multitasker brush and I'm gonna finish the top lip with my multitasker because I want it to be precise. Sorry, I can't talk while I'm doing this. Look how pink that is. Holy smokes. See, I told you I'm going outside the box using colors that I haven't used. I feel like it doesn't look as bright in person as it is showing up on this video. It's all right. Okay, now we're gonna go in with Illuminator. And I think we're gonna do honey. So honey, pearl, rose gold. I'm gonna do honey. I literally just drag my Perfector sponge through it. And then you come in on the top of your cheekbone. So this is what's gonna give you like, oh my gosh, that just caked on my cheek. A bit of a glow. See, you guys, you can see that right there. There, I go down the bridge of my nose. Cupid's bow. Okay, there's that. So for my eyes, I start with the Vanilla Dust powder. So hi Lindsay, how was your mascara? Oh my gosh, I need to message you. I start with a bit of highlight on my eye, and then I take this brush, which is the Power Powder brush. I take this angled end. Can you see that against my face? They're both angled, but I take this end, which I love. Literally just drag it through my Vanilla Dust powder, and it fits right onto my eyelid. And I just tap that across my eyelid to kind of set my primer and just to give my eye like powdery. You're obsessed? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so dumb on this, you guys. I want to see pictures. I'm so happy you're obsessed. Where's my brow brush, you guys? Oh no, I don't know where my brow brush is. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go outside the box because this is the video of going outside the box, and if this dies on me, then, you know, we'll continue another day. I love that you're obsessed. Okay, so I'm going to use the small end of my multitasker. This might be scary. And I'm going to use my contour to fill in my brows. You need more? All right, well, let's do it. I need all of the things. Okay, so my brows are microbladed. So I'm just filling them in a bit because they get kind of light once I start putting powder and stuff on my face. And I have not filled them in yet with contour. So here we go. The other thing you can do is, a lot of girls love filling their brows in with the darker eyeshadows. So I'll do that another day. I haven't tried that yet either, just because I like my brush, but I need to move outside my comfort zone. And the good thing about the contour, like I said when I was doing my blush, is if you mess up, you guys, everything is a cream. So you just literally wipe it away. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't have my spirally tool either because it's on the other end of my brush, but we'll go with this. Does that look okay? Look how bright this ruby is. Okay, eyeshadow. So this is the Eyeshadow Everything brush. I'm giving this away right now, you guys, and actually as soon as I get off this video, I am going to announce the winner. So if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, go into my group and enter the giveaway for the Eyeshadow Everything brush. Most amazing brush ever. So let's go. I'm gonna go, I have to get the rest of my shadows organized, but this is Sabrina. I'm gonna go over my entire eye with Sabrina. And literally, you guys, I'm far from like a shadow makeup master, but we'll just go with it. Okay, so that is Sabrina. And then I'm going to use Crush, which is this orangey color. I don't know if you guys can see. It's this orangey color, which I totally would never go for. But my friend Kat is obsessed with it, and so I tried it, and I love it. So thanks, Kat. Just putting that down here on my lid. Lindsay, I need to see a before and after. And then we're gonna go in with Basic, which is this brown shade right here. It's like a matte brown shade. Just gonna take that into my crease with windshield wiper motion. So you just kind of want to push that into that crease, like where the eye socket is. And then I'm going to go into Coal, which is this gray color, with the smaller end of my eyeshadow everything brush. And it is so pigmented, you guys. I usually tap it in and then I tap it on my finger to get some of that excess off so I don't look like a scary person. And kind of line my upper eye, line my upper eye, and then just push some of this into my crease to darken that area right there. My kids are outside playing in the snow still, and I think it's dark. I can hear them in the backyard with my husband. And then I'm gonna start here on the bottom lash line and just swoop it around to the front to make that appear a little bit larger. All right, just gonna blend this. Just super simple, a little bit of color, whatever. I have hooded eyes, so it's really hard to tell when I put shadow on, and you kind of have to bring it up here onto this brow bone in order to see. Okay, so I am going to grab a little bit of Pearl Illuminator on my multitasker. I gotta clean this ruby off or I'm gonna have pink eyes. Just going into my Pearl on the end of my multitasker, and I'm gonna come up here on my brow bone. I love the Pearl on my skin tone. It looks kind of like silvery, I guess. We're just gonna highlight that area. And then I'm gonna go back in, since I did my brows, with my Perfector sponge and my honey, and I'm gonna just illuminate up here on top real quick. Okay, I don't know if my phone's gonna die, but so I also use this. I wanna show you guys this. This is a waterline pencil. I use that on my lower lid just to brighten that a bit. I tend to have a really red waterline. Let me see if you guys can tell the difference. You see how that, well, you can see how amazing this looks, but see how it just brightens that up right there? Maybe I should try this on a day when I don't have a broken blood vessel in my eye. And then I have this brown gel pencil that usually I do this before I put my shadow on. Lift here and go on my top waterline just to close the gap there between my lashes and my eye. So you don't see that skin there, the waterline. And if anyone wants to know what these pencils are, I can share them with you after the video. Okay. So the only thing I would do after this is curl my lashes. This is so bright. This ruby. And do my mascara. And then that's it. So I will post an after picture in the group. That's my hack, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope it was fun. Have a good night.